What's going on, people? Let me briefly speak to you for a moment. And this in regards to change and relationships that you have with people, whether it's actually in a relationship with people or friendships or acquaintances or work relationships. Stop trying to change people, because people don't respond well to you insinuating certain things that they should do without them wanting to do it for themselves. When you get to nagging at people, you're trying to tell them what they're doing wrong and what they should do right, they only rebel. They don't give 100% or 110% of what they should or could in your thoughts of how they should conduct themselves when y'all amongst each other. The more you try to change people, the more they stay the same. The more you trying to change a person, the only person that changes is you. Why you think that a lot of them relationships, like you see, man, they've been together for so long. You see that old couple, somebody in your life that you know, or somebody that's just been together for a long time, whether relationships are good or bad. There's one thing that they know that we don't. When we tell the person, yo, don't put up with that. You should just go. You should just leave. You shouldn't even deal with that person. You know what that is? People have accepted the person that they are. They're not trying to change them. They can't change them. You only can change a person. Actually, excuse me. People are only willing to change when they doing it for themselves, when it benefits them, and when they know they need to change. Unless they, if people feel no harm, no foul if I'm not hurting nobody. Right? That's how people feel. Just because you trying to spill a sermon to me about what I should or shouldn't do, it going one ear and out the other. Like I said, when you get to change the people, the only person that changes is you. And then when you try to make a move on a person, as far as trying to leave or you leaving because they won't change for you, they won't bend to your beck and will, the person that you try to change, they're going to say you changed, because they're going to tell you that you knew who I was when you met me. In any environment, you knew who I was when you met me. You tried to change me when you couldn't. I'm not saying that I wasn't or I wouldn't change. You continue to try to change me. You can't change a person that don't want to be changed. Whatever's working for them and they not harming nobody, but you want to feel it. You feel like they could do better if they did this and they won't do it. You're only going to upset yourself. You're only going to distance yourself from that person because they won't do what you want them to do. Life don't work that way, people. Life don't work that way. Come on now. You should be at a point where you should know this, because when you're trying to do things the same way, that's called insanity, right? Expecting different results for the same things that you try to do, or you try to speak on to people. It's insanity. People ain't gonna change. They change when they want to change. You ain't got that kind of power over people. It's sad to say, because if the world was like that, we all be changing each and every day for each and every person. And it don't work like that. I'm trying to explain something to you that I know. And it should resonate with you, because people have tried to change you. And how did it feel when they try to do that? So you got to think about that. Stop trying to change folks, man. Stop trying to change it, because the more things change in your mind, the more they stay the same as somebody else's. It's just a tough pill to swallow. The only person that's going to change is you. And they're going to be looking at you sideways. Now, it's a difference when you're trying to evolve. When you're trying to change your environment. Change is relative to the person, to the people. just wanted to give you that, man. Stop trying to change people. If anything, change the way you do things. Change the way you think. Change your decision making. Worry about what's going on with you as far as your change is concerned, not somebody else's, because they won't do it. And you're the only person to be changing into the person that you don't want to be. So that's my time, y'all. Y'all be blessed. I'm going to keep it pushing.